Hello, all you amazing souls. Hope you guys are doing well today. So today, what I wanted to talk about, my 5 minutes of wellness, what I wanted to bring to your attention is detaching from the outcome. And I know this might sound a bit, what are you talking about there? Like, let's get to the point. Bear with me. Detaching from the outcome. We are often so attached to how someone's going to react. What are we going to do to make someone else happy? How can I stay pleasing others? How can I stay everyone else's good books? But by doing that, we neglect our own needs and we neglect what we actually want to please others. And being a self-professed recovering people pleaser, that's been my narrative for a long time. I was too scared to step into my power, into my truth, and actually using my voice for power, or using my voice, period, to step into my power, because I was so scared that I wasn't going to be loved. And that's a story which I'll go into in another video that I've kind of picked up from childhood. And why it's so important to detach from the outcome is because when we are focused on what we need to do in the moment, regardless of what this is going to happen or what the outcome is going to be, we're empowering ourselves in that moment to be brave, to be courageous, and to step up into our truth and to share from a place that is loving and kind to ourselves, instead of suppressing how we feel because we are scared of what's going to happen. And then feeding into that fear, feeding into that anxiety. And by doing that, we're feeding into that fear, we're feeding into that anxiety. What happens is we give into the other people, we give into what's happening around us, and we play small. And when we're playing small, we might go home at the end of the day if we didn't stand up for ourselves in a meeting or with a friend or with a family member, whatever it may be. We come home and we feel not in alignment with ourselves. We start to fight with ourselves. We go into this motion of suffering. And I always say that we are addicted to suffering because that's an emotion, or that is a state that we are so comfortable in. We're so comfortable in fighting with ourselves. And it's comfortable, and it's a place that we know, but it's not a place that is conducive for growth. It's not a place that is going to be loving and kind to ourselves. It's a place that we kind of feel not aligned with our true soul purpose. So how do we go about detaching from the outcome? So whatever we do, we often go to worst case scenario. If I say X, this is going to happen, they're not going to like me, they're not going to love me. And it all comes down to, majority of the time, what I found is it comes down to don't feel worthy, I don't feel loved, I don't feel liked. So if we are giving ourselves what we need, we don't need that validation from any other source around us. So again, if you watched my video on the morning routine or spending time with yourself, if you feed yourself what you need, you will no longer depend on the outcome or the validation of everything around you. Everything around you starts to just add value into your life. And having people praise you, having people say nice things about you, it's all good and well, but if you are dependent on it, you are going to sacrifice your well-being and your self-worth and your respect to gain that, because you are you're not feeding yourself first. So detach from that outcome, detach from what you think is going to be good. If I get this new car, if I get this new house, whatever, people are going to think I'm wealthy, people are going to love me. Not true. You can get all those things and you can still feel unworthy, you can still feel unloved, and you can still feel unfulfilled. I've tried everything outside of myself, and I felt empty. It was because I had to come back to myself and give myself what I really needed, and most of the time it's not monetary, it's not material, it's spending quality time with myself, understanding what is your love language, and sowing into yourself, giving yourself what you need so you're no longer dependent on the validation of others. And that is empowering you to stand up for yourself, speak your truth in situations that are hard, set boundaries, and love yourself in that loving, nourishing way, so that you are no longer attached to the outcome to feed a need that innately can only be met when you spend time with yourself. So I hope this makes sense. So when you go into any situation, if it's conflict, if it's just standing up for yourself, if it's in a meeting, whatever it is, trust yourself. Let go of the outcome, the validation that you're seeking from someone else, and come back. And it's a simple practice of, when you feel like you need to go into a hard situation, put your hand on your heart, take a deep breath in, connect with yourself, tell yourself, I am safe, I'm worthy. I see you. I'm here for you. Speak your truth. Go for it. Your worth is not based on how other people think of you or what they think of you or how they react to you. Stay kind to yourself, stay true to yourself, and just keep showing up in that space every day, and the right people will come to you, and I promise you that. The right energy, the right people will flock to you because you're in alignment with your soul essence and your soul truth, and you're not disrespecting yourself in the process. I know this can go into a lot. It can stir up a lot of emotions within because it's uncomfortable. That's another thing. We grow when we are uncomfortable. So I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if this is an area that you struggle with in any which way or form. I've been there. I still struggle to speak up, to speak my truth. It's an ongoing process. Healing is not linear. It's up and down, but it's all about showing up for yourself a little bit more every day so that you get confident with yourself. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know what you think. Let me know where you're struggling so I can support you all. Have a fantastic day. Sending you so much love, and remember, you are worthy just the way you are.